I'm a little bit worried here regarding to AXIZ's wax artist as well, even though after being RC with it, still don't think it's a great map for it, especially in Graver 2, but we're going to look for Nyan here as our anti-Quirn first chase. Bad news, no insolence. Good news, there is fast pallet breaking, however, it's still really hard to really get much wax on this anti-Quirn. And then once again, she does have quite an easy accessibility towards this area in which you definitely can get rid of, you know, you can definitely disarm and get 100 stacks pretty easily on as well. But with the movement speed boost, more or less here, Nyan's gonna have a field day here going up against AXIZ. So that's a very nice prediction there from our wax artist. However, once again, it's still an anti-Quirn we're talking about. She could just flip in and then immediately disarm you whenever she wants to do so as well. But we do have excitement though. Let's just see what we manage to do here. That's gonna be 100 stack instantly, and that's a final hit on towards that anti. But once again, you still cannot forget, anti-Quirn has so much long walls here to play around, and you can't really spit wax to it. Well, you kind of can spit wax towards the other side, but it's not as fluent or as liquid as, you know, Ripper, as Gamekeeper. So right now, 65 seconds in towards the game, we don't really have much left to use. It does seem like Nyan is kind of predicting an excitement as well. But this team comp with Weeping Witch Novelist is just way too hard for you to actually use too much around it, and we didn't get any wax on us too. That's going to be a brilliant excitement there used. But once again, it's a 90-second down. This is definitely not enough for WBG if Alex wants a win game here. Tie game here from AXIZ is around 29%, so let's round it up to 30% instead. And a 3 Cypher Machines here will be popped pretty soon. Tuna will be the first one to come into rescue if he really wants to do so, but it's okay. Gravekeeper is very far out as well. So we're going to be giving the rescue towards the Novelist, or even we don't have to rescue. There's no need to rescue here at all. You can just full sell, and there's nothing a wax artist can do in a map like this. You can't lock Cypher Machines. They're way too far away, and there's just way too many big walls. I think if it wasn't for a big obstacle like Church in middle, you possibly could, you know, lock Cypher Machines with wax. But right now, what do we see? We see Gravekeeper, coming in from Shack. And with him coming in from Shack, preferably speaking, we want to hit him once, but he can dash. Decides not to dash, which is more of a surprise to me. Giving a normal hit isn't a bad idea, but Gravekeeper might not be able to make... No, Gravekeeper might not... Alex, keep spinning, we need to keep spinning wax. We need to keep spinning... okay, fair, we couldn't make it up anyway. Because the thought of view there, the point of view there was Alex keeps spitting wax at the Gravekeeper, get him towards 70, and then throw a blob wax towards the chair. And then you hit the Gravekeeper. He still has 75 wax, gets the blob wax, and then 100 wax, instantly fail rescue. That was the initial plan, but apparently you can't catch up towards Gravekeeper that fast. I guess he did have the persona where he moves towards the chair faster when he's running towards the chair. But if it wasn't for that, I felt like it might have been a bit easier for Alex to get that failed rescue, especially being able to find Gravekeeper as well. Right now we see Tuna here, 63% Cypher Machine, but with Takako on towards the other side, we do have a shovel here left to use. We could break that one first, but then now we're talking about is, it's just a game of time now. Because for Alex, no matter what you do here, you want to get a hot wax in on that Gravekeeper, but you don't have teleport. You want teleport. That's what we need. Teleport is something that we need. We threw the block walk. That's a sum. I felt like we threw the blob wax down a little bit early, especially with the fact that you can lock that pallet as well. But overall, it's fine. Takako still wanting to come back here a little bit. Atto nearby as well, just so we can instant rescue and maybe get Weeping Clown to pull a rocket dash towards the other side of the gate. But at least the good news here is we are near red carpet. But the bad news is still 59 seconds left on the clock here, so for Alex right now, this is going to be a tie guarantee game no matter what. There is a dungeon nearby, so it is still quite a scary scenario. But locking, it's not a best area to lock. Did we manage to lock it? We didn't. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We took too much time trying to aim. That's the biggest issue with this map. There's too many trees, there's too many walls, just too many high obstacles in general. But chasing after Novelist is not the best idea, I'll be honest with you. We're going to be able to get a switcheroo there and the instant pallet stump, but at least 10% recovery speed boost there from the side of our wax artist. But once again, such long walls, there's only so much we can do about it right now. We're going to run straight towards the dungeon here, but the dungeon on the other side of the map, can we maybe get some extra items off? We don't have flywheel, thank God. So for Alex, it can still be a tie game, but no matter what happens here, can we get that? We managed to actually not get the pallets done, and with this the gate is almost open, but we can't allow Novelists to get any more webs. Oh, not webs, books, and that will be pages done. That will be Novelist on the chair, and it's a tie game as we move on towards the second half. So this is the current score for now. WBG needs a 3-man elimination in a 4-man escape in order to win. Let's move on directly to our second half. Okay then, Kakiri is gonna play Ivy here, which Ivy on our side, it's Antiquarian, Prospector, First Officer, and Cordy. Seems like we're gonna go for Goku first. No, we're not gonna go for Goku first. It's gonna be Instant Detention alongside with Max Hunt and a Berserker here. And finally, Persica will be the first chase. It's been quite a while since we've seen Persica getting first chase. To be honest with you, no one chases after Persica. It's either LC or Goku. That's always the first chase. Even Hui sometimes as well. But right now, in our case scenario, Persica should have an easier time here when it comes to rotating around this map too. 59 stacks here on our anti. Getting 60 will be pretty hard, but if we can play some sort of mind games here, we see bottom left, Persica was looking back towards where the... we missed! Okay, that kind of does hurt. 40 stacks now immediately on our anti. Flywheel is ready, but Blink is also there too. So the biggest question is, can Persica Blink predict? Anti-Courier now, OPH Anti-Courier here from the side of Persica. We have actually fully transitioned towards a harasser main instead of main container. And with this Blink, no Flywheel coming out here. Persica wasn't looking back at all. That's okay. No predictions as well. And now, around maybe 20 more seconds before we can re-leech, we're going to try speed boost up once more, just so we can put a little bit more distance out, but we do not have Ninja Reflex, we cannot forget. And right now, for our anti-current here, the Blink might actually come out from Kakiri. No, we're going to flip over here, and he said not bad overall, but I feel like if Kakiri done it way earlier, it would have been way better. Especially with the fact that there is nothing on there, and that's a Flywheel they're using immediately. Okay, that's a Palmana, but that's going to be a 10-second disarm there. Persica, we bought so much time with Dash, and that's going to be her in a free roam scenario here once again. She has pallets here to play around. 2 seconds on the disarm is over. We didn't get the second one, but it's okay. The Blink open, but that doesn't matter. We missed a hit, and that's a pallet stun. Okay, girl. Okay, we used our revelation already. And it's going to be a 4 Cypher Machine containment by this point. Where 3 Cypher Machines have already popped. No anti-current looking back there, so at least no interaction disruptions. But right now, we're not going to be able to get 67 stack. Oh, we didn't get that. That's so unfortunate. But Charge Rocket, can we get a past him? We didn't get a past him, but it's okay. Okay, you know what? If Kakiri had Impulse up there, that definitely would have hit. But right now, it's such a great game. We're going to get the Prospector to come over early first for the rescue. We have 2 Titans on our hands. And of course, next rescue can be LT here with a coordinator. But of course, Prosty, do we want to maybe try Flywheel this one out? No, we won't. As Prospector is going to be able to get away without getting 20 stacks. But right around now, First Officer, that's a teleport. Oh, that's the wrong one. We used the wrong one. Okay, we leech on towards Persica here once again. But the Cypher Machine here is so slow. We're going to be able to get a nice stun and a nice rescue. But that body block on our Prospector, no double down, which is why we were aiming for that. But in this case around here, the moment we see Goku Debao, we actually need to maybe revelation him at least once to aim for the double down. I think double down here matters more. First Officer still cannot be leashed here just yet. No items left on our hands to use for the side of Anti. Can maybe Prospector get an item for Anti-Current to pick up? We need something for endgame. As LC here, the coordinator, coming in a little bit closer nearby as well. But that's still okay too, because all what matters here is the last Cypher Machine to be done. 70% on the Cypher Machine decode in progress. We're going to leech onto his Persica, but that's a stun on Goku, and that's the harass we need. Now then, Courtney looking for an item here at Graveyard, but even with the item at Graveyard, we need to bring it over here. We see LC's face as well. He looks like he's gonna fall out of sleep. But wait, their Cypher Machine's almost done. That's a needle and a gun on that Cordy. Can we maybe transfer the gun to Anti? I wonder. Goku on this side of the map as well, but he can't get chased. If he gets chased, he's the one in danger. He's the one in danger. We're playing such a long end game. There is Blink ready, however. We're going to teleport over here first. LC is near the exit gate. We're looking for extra items for end game here. The thing is, right, WBG is at a really good spot right now, but they need a 4-man escape. However, they still do have a tie turner. But 4-man escape is still really hard. Really hard. All what Kakiri has to do here is to chair near towards the middle, and no borrow time. No Titan will be able to bring you out here at all, especially with the amount of revelations that you can actually use when leeching too. So right now we're gonna have a really nice prep for endgame, but it's still it's okay for survivors too, because they can pull up as much chest as possible. But they're only on like one side of the map, so one in Graveyard and another one near where Persica and Prospector are healing. But the main priority here will be Prospector getting healed first. It's really hard for WBG if they want to qualify for top 4, but they are top 8. You know what? They are top 8, so that's at least still something. Right now, coordinator on our side, we got a gun and a wand. Well, I think Cody keeping the gun might be better. We're going to teleport over here right now. Cypher machine is primed. It is primed, but blink is our biggest issue. I think Akili just needs to look for where Auntie is, and actually no, Auntie on chair only once. We need to find a good survivor near middle. Everyone is near church right now. No one's willing to prime the Cypher machine here just yet. We know where the prime Cypher machine is as well. However, I just feel like the big issue here is the waiting game. You see Perscat bottom left here, Anti-Current still looking for extra items to use later on. Preferably speaking, the more watches we can get, the better. Ooh, nice pass, and we pop. Where's the pop? Oh, we're not near the exit gate. Okay, we could have popped there. Especially with Cordy having a gun as well. We could have definitely popped there. LC standing tall, standing firm. LC doing as much as he can right now to run out, but we finally got the leech. We did finally get the leech. It's such a long endgame. It is such a long endgame. They're trying to tank. I'm trying to tank as well. For Kakiri, if he wants to win this, he only needs a 1-man. We can't forget, only a 1-man elimination is necessary here. Everything else does not matter. It's only a 1-man elimination that is necessary here. We finally popped crows as well. We see Auntie near middle. We want to go after Auntie now, but she has elbow pads. No hit over. Okay, that's fine. We hit the pallet there instead. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But now Persica, you can't use that much pallets. We see where dungeon is, but you can't use that much pallets. The more you use the worse it gets. And the good news here for Persica is she needs to look back here as much as she can. Ooh, no hit over. Because she needs to get that 100 stack ASAP. No matter what happens, that 100 stack has to come in clutch. Because you don't want to leech and then get max corruption transference on you. That's going to be a normal hit there. Okay, we want to get the max. We got the max there on time. We got the hit, and that's a pop. That should be a pop there. Okay. The exit gate is currently being opened right now. We're not near the right side of the map, because Persica can't get any further than this because of that Titan on first officer. We need to be able to get out here. Oh, wait a second. Can we fly with that? We did it. Oh, we fly with too late. No, there's a basement. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We weren't near the walls. That hurts. That definitely hurts. But the question is, first officer coming in for the rescue though, you need to be at the same elevation to get the pocket watch activated. You need to be at the same elevation to get that pocket watch activated. Hold on a second. We used it too early. We used it too early. We used it too early. Cordy. That's a... That's bad. That's really bad. Cordy taking that strike there. Cordy has to save her gun. But, like, no matter what happens here, it's a guaranteed 1-man elimination. As long as that first officer's on the ground, that's all what matters, because he's the one with Ty Turner. That's a nice stun, but there's not much you can do here anymore. There's actually not much you can do here anymore. We can share this one, and then no matter what happens with Prospector here, he's dead. He's as good as dead. We blink on our hands to use as well. Prospector, throw the magnet, stun him. Oh, okay, never mind. We terror shocked. Okay, GG's. That's unfortunate. WBG did really well. That's unfortunate, but WBG did really well. They did well. Unfortunately speaking, right, Auntie wasn't near a wall. If Perscal was near a wall, she could have elbow padded out instantly in that scenario, but that's unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Let's congratulate Kakiri for the 4-man elimination. WBG did really well. They've been top 8 for 4 years in a row. I think they've done really well. Perscal tried her best here, alongside with everyone else, but that pocket watch was so unfortunate. We'll move on.